My name is Hanmade. I'm a mixed media designer maker and creator of Hanmade.Creations. I'm originally from York, and I'm currently living in Manchester studying 3D design at Manchester School of Art. Don't worry, Hanmade.Creations isn't a spelling mistake, it's a play on words. Like you, I'm currently living in isolation and making this video from my home to tell you more about me. During my time at the art school, I started to create a portfolio of work which showcases the different processes I used to create work. The work I have produced so far has enabled me to develop many skills and techniques. I employ different techniques dependent on the type of work I am creating. My work ranges from resin and metalwork to textiles, glass and ceramics, creating work which goes from contemporary wearables to vessels. My work is conceptual and explores hidden messages, meanings and stories, which are often linked to personal subjects or subjects I feel a connection with and believe important issues that need to be addressed. These have included things such as age-related memory issues and illnesses such as dementia and Alzheimer's, which are topics I'm currently working on. Past issues I've worked on have been things such as mental health and well-being, as well as things such as ocean pollution, to name a few. Before I begin any project, I start by researching elements such as context, materials and processes, looking at both the past and the present. I use this research to inform how materials and processes best suit the work I am creating. This also informs the rest of my creative processes. I enjoy experimenting and playing with aspects such as materials, and I always embrace any accidents that happen during this process. I really love my practice, as being a mixed media designer maker allows me to do what I truly love and make work that I enjoy creating. As I mentioned earlier, the project I'm currently working on is based on the topic of memory. This is influenced by my research into the field of memory, specifically how art and design can play an important role in highlighting issues related to the subject. The research I've gathered suggests aspects of art and design can aid with improving issues related to memory. As a result of this finding, my work focuses on issues ranging from age-related forgetfulness to more severe illnesses such as dementia and Alzheimer's. I integrate designs that focus on ways to preserve people's memories in order to then create pieces that act as memory retrieval aids. This topic is important to me as I have seen firsthand the effects that ageing and illnesses such as dementia and Alzheimer's can have on both the person affected and their family. My own memory, which is the subject of my current project, centres on fond memories of my granddad, who is sadly no longer with us. These memories have informed both my surface pattern designs and the layout of my work. The surface pattern design and colour palette are inspired by the fish stalls in York we used to visit to buy dressed crabs. The layout for the exhibition is also influenced by the block white driveway which lays in front of my grandparents' house, where so many of my beloved childhood memories have taken place. This work has offered me the chance to revisit these memories and create work that is meaningful and informed by research. The aim is to eventually develop this process as workshops to allow other people to make and revisit their own memories. I initially started creating the work for this project by first producing ceramic samples made from various textured clays that I formed into slabs. I then used crab claws to press into these slabs, creating various surface patterns. The clay was then dried and fired. In developing this work, I began to create digital ceramic transfer patterns. Initially, the idea was to use these to decorate slipcast vessels, which were inspired by another of my memories of my granddad. In order to turn my initial clay samples into transfer designs, I scanned the physical fired objects into a computer. I then manipulated these images using software to turn them into digital line drawings, later adding colour using palettes informed by the memory or photographs. I then turned the digital drawings into ceramic decals to decorate my blockwork tiles. As my time in the studio is on pause, I have turned to digital software to make visualizations of how my final physical outcome might look, both as a series of tiles and as a display in an exhibition setting. On the whole, with this body of work, I aim to show how by incorporating my memories with my design practice, I am able to create a piece of art and design that both embodies and preserves these memories, and in doing this, will allow the memory subject, in this case me, to be able to retrieve these moments and recognise those times that may eventually become lost with age and time.